Today's episode is brought to you by FNX. If you're looking to lose weight, gain weight in the most healthiest way possible, FNX is where you need to go. You're talking about a section you're looking to gain weight. There's a section you're trying to lose weight. There's also even a section you're trying to better your performance when you're out there trying to be the best you. Please go to the link that is in this video. But also, you have to look the part. We're trying to unlock that inner athlete in you. Speaking of inner athlete, hey, you know how we get down. So, fill up your shopping carts. Once you get to checkout, use the promo code BTSI for 15% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, if you read the news, you already know what's going to happen. Yes, Vince McMahon is coming back. Now, the articles, they said the news doesn't confirm that he is coming back. Oh, really? Let's see. Let's go ahead and let me share my screen. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. Wall Street Journal, the Wall Street Journal, Vince McMahon plots return to WWE. And like I said, I'm really not too happy about this. All right, let's read. Vince McMahon, the majority owner. Let's just stop right there. Majority owner. Did you guys hear me? Majority owner. What does that mean? That means even on his way out the fucking door, he still has majority ownership of WWE. How did you guys slip through that crack? How did you guys fuck that one up? If you guys are going to have somebody removed from the company, at the bare minimum, can you buy him out? I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. Let's just get back. Today's episode is brought to you by Wavilo. Of course, you guys see me with my Bakari watch. Looks nice, don't it? But if I wanted to go out, just a casual wear, and it's kind of chilly outside. Not bad. Let's add some more color to it. Ooh, that's gonna look good for the photo shoot. Get with the brand that's versatile, that can cover you in all areas of fashion for men and women. So, go to the link that's in this video, fill up your shopping carts. Once you do, the promo code is BTSI for 50% off. I repeat, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. Oh my motherfucking God. Vince McMahon, the majority owner and former chief. I thought I saw something. Oops. Vince McMahon, the majority owner and former chief executive World Wrestling Entertainment, who retired last year amid a misconduct probe, plans to return to the company and pursue a sale of the business. Yeah,
it's going to get worse on here. Just trust me. Mr. McMahon, who has majority voting power through his ownership of WWE's Class B stock, said Thursday he had told the company that he's electing himself and two former co-presidents and directors, Michelle Wilson and George B., to the board, confirming an earlier Wall Street Journal report. The move to reinstate Mr. McMahon, which the board previously rebuffed, and the other will require 3 current directors to vacate the position. Ooh, okay. Now, I'm going to try to shoot them some bail. Granted, I'm pretty sure, like I said, right now, who's running the company right now is last name is Khan, and it's Stephanie McMahon. So, do you want to put Stephanie in a much more uncomfortable position than she already is? Probably not. So I get it and I understand. But some of y'all should have really pulled a trigger on that one. You guys pull one trigger, you're supposed to pull the other one. You have to make sure once you're leaving the door, you have to take whatever leverage he has, take it back from him. He's a majority owner and he has what was not final say so what's that word called? Majority voting power, yes. You had to take all that leverage from him. You guys did not. You let him walk out the door with that. Who knows? He just probably just took a vacation. Like, you know what? I've been working all my life. So I just need to relax. Which I get it. That's a hardworking man. But let's continue. Let me put this back. Mr. McMahon, whose abrupt departure in July 2022 followed disclosure by the Journal of multiple payouts to women who had alleged sexual misconduct and infidelity, expects he will be able to assume the role of executive chairman, though he would need board approval for that, the people said. Now, we all know what Mr. McMahon got in trouble for. See, what happened is the board, well, the finance department noticed $12 million missing, and they followed the paper trail to Mr. McMahon. He was paying, at least to my knowledge, 3 women hush money, and it's not the fact that the woman came out and say anything. It's just the fact that somebody at WWE headquarters said, no, something's not adding up. Let's figure this out. Now, I'm a little bit curious why this wasn't handled in-house. Why did the media have to get involved? I have my speculations on that. My taking on this is when it comes to the content of WWE and Mr. McMahon's time, like, don't get it twisted. Mr. McMahon is a GOAT. And what he was in WWE back in the 90s, the 2000s, and all through 2010s for the most part, yes, you need a Vince McMahon there. But when you are transitioning from different audiences and you there's other product elsewhere, you're not the only game in town, it starts to become a problem. The product is lackluster. You see the same storylines over and over and over again. I don't know how many times I've seen a Brock Lesnar storyline. So it's time for something new. You have to put a trick on one of these wrestlers and elevate them to the spotlight. Rock is not, of course, Rock is not there. He's part time. John Cena's not there. He's a movie actor now. And with the current talent that you have on the squad, they are investing in other realms. They're having podcasts. They are doing King and Big Bad, what's going on. They're investing in podcasts, they're investing in YouTube, they're doing other contents as well. It's like, look, this WWE thing is cool, but I need to invest in something else so I know I have a job at the end of the day. I have something else. My focus is elsewhere. With McMahon, it's more like his way or the highway. He'll give you some leeway, but that's just what it was. And the product started to get diluted. That so when this whole thing came out, of course, sexual misconduct and that type of stuff, I get it. But I was happy. Here's why I was happy for selfish reason. That means he's about to get the fuck out of the content creation space. And ladies and gentlemen, those who don't watch wrestling, and I get it, I understand. Fine, that's your prerogative. The the product is so much better with I can never pronounce his last name, with Triple H running it. Triple H needs to get Executive of the Year for what he has been doing since SummerSlam all the way to now. This is the route that WWE should have been going in. It's just when you have Mr. Man just blocked a lot of things. And keep in mind, if he puts, it's hard to tell a billionaire what to do, especially if he's been doing it for so long and he has a track record of success. It's hard to beat that. And yes, billionaires are stuck in their own ways. I will openly admit that. But at the same time, it's like, dude, you're pushing the same old storyline. We are ready for something else. And that's why a lot of people like NXT. But at the same time, he did bury a lot of people on NXT on TV, including but not limited to, what is his name? Killian Cross. That's his name. Yep. I didn't like how he did that. Let's keep reading.
Today's episode is brought to you by Brytn Smile. Now, you guys need to keep your mouths clean, keep your mouths white, and keep your mouths bright between dentist visits. I get it. I understand. So here's where Brytn Smile come into play. Yes, good old Brytn Smile. Now, in this whitening kit, it comes with a multitude of things that you need. Starters, you're going to need a user manual on how to operate the devices that come with it. Next up, you have a shade chart to keep you posted on where your teeth fall on the chart. That is very beneficial. Also, these gel pens. Put the gel on each tooth. Do it correctly. Follow the manual. And, well, you know, we have a charger. It comes with a charger. I wonder why. That's right, an LED mouthpiece. This is very beneficial, y'all, as y'all can see. For the blue, it is on for 15 minutes. And once that is done, let's go purple, pink, whatever color you prefer to call it. Let's do that for 10 minutes. Go to Brytn Smile. The link is located in the description. Grab a kit, put it in your shopping cart, and when you get to the checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off. Again, BTSI for 25% off.
It isn't clear where that will leave his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, after his departure. She took over as chairwoman and co-CEO alongside Nick Khan, that's his name, the company's former president. WWE share rose more than 10. Oh, WWE shares rose more than 10% in extended trading Thursday of the news. Mr. McMahon, who is 77 years old, sent a letter to WWE boards in late December detailing his desire to return to the company he ran for 4 decades to help guide a strategic review process according to the people familiar with the matter. Mr. McMahon thinks there is a narrow window to kick off a sale process because WWE's media rights include for its flagship programs, Raw and SmackDown, are about to be renegotiated according to the people. That's fucked up. What does that mean, people? You motherfuckers, let this man leave WWE with all the leverage in the world. He's going to use that against them so he can get his way back into the spotlight. I mean, Jesus, this got to be the dumbest thing that they have done because this is coming back to bite them in the ass, and rightfully so. Oh, Stephanie, Triple H, what the fuck was y'all thinking? Let's keep going. Mr. McMahon thinks the media landscape is evolving quickly and more companies are looking to own the intellectual property they use on the streaming platforms, making WWE an attractive takeover target. The people said WWE, which generates most of its revenue from selling content rights, posted its first years of over $1 billion in revenue in 2021. Let me say that one more time because some of y'all, I know some of y'all don't watch WWE. You say, who really cares about WWE? Just hear me say this one more time. WWE, which generates most its revenue from selling content rights, posted its first year of over $1 billion in revenue in 2021. The company had a market value of just more than $5 billion as of Thursday's close. What does that mean? Vince wants his baby back. And you motherfuckers let him leave with leverage. It's gonna bite you in the ass. Trying to tell y'all. Let's see. Let me try to read through all of this so we can get to the larger picture. The board responded last month in a letter to Mr. McMahon that is we're prepared to initiate a review process and we're welcome working with him on it. However, it said it's unanimously agreed that Mr. McMahon's return to the business wouldn't be in the shareholders' best interest. According to the people familiar with the letter, the board also asked Mr. McMahon to confirm his commitment to repay expenses incurred by WWE related to the investigation of all the allegations and requested that he agrees not to return to the company during the government probe of the matter. The people said, Mr. McMahon said in response that he will remain willing to continue to work to compete any reimbursement for reasonable expenses related to the investigation to the extent they aren't covered by insurance. But he declined to agree to not return to the company. All right, what is that? Okay, let's finish this. He has committed to the board that unless he has direct involvement as executive chairman from the outset of the strategic review, he won't support or approve any media rights deal or sales of the people. That's a big one. Let me correctly read that. He was communicated to the board that unless he has direct involvement as executive chairman from the outset of the strategic review, he won't support or approve any media rights deals or sales, the people said. What does that mean? You motherfuckers let him bleed with all the motherfucking leverage. This means the contract with Raw and USA Network is about to be up. The contract with SmackDown and Fox is going to be up. Raw has a buku advertisement on who sponsors the show. And regarding sponsors, it's solely Progressive. You have Peacock. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, Vince McMahon is coming back. Vince McMahon is coming back, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not happy about it. How? Just I can't even say this is a chess move. This is pure checkers, and you motherfuckers don't know how to play checkers. Oh, why? Let's try this again. Mr. McMahon retired as WWE Chief Executive Chairman in July. Okay, I don't care about that. We can stop sharing. I don't see. Oh my God, you can't make that mistake in business. You can't make that mistake. That was a egregious mistake that cannot be made. So the question is, how do you come from underneath this with a man that has majority shares and voting power? I could say you have no way out of this. I really mean that. There is one way. According to Sportskeeda, Vince McMahon, here's all you need to know. Oh, and I know it's still loading on the streamer side, so my apologies for that, people. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. Vince McMahon holds about 37.6% of WWE's total share. He owns approximately 28.7 million shares of the company's total stock. As per multiple sources, he has approximately 83% voting power when it comes to WWE internal matters. His shares fall in the Class B category granting him higher voting power within the company. The newly announced interim CEO of WWE, Stephanie McMahon, owns around 2.47% of WWE. What the fuck? Oh my god, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right. So, what's gonna happen? For a man that owns 37.6% of a company, which is 28.7 million shares, there's really nothing you can do. Not a one. And it's like, how do you even fit this in a storyline? Maybe this could be a WrestleMania thing, but I don't think the people of LA really want to see that. All right, let's keep it cool here. How do you get? How do you fix this? Here's what has to happen. Stephanie McMahon, Nick Khan is going to have to buy Vince McMahon out of his contract. Empty out your pockets. What they're going to do is they're going to have to buy Vince McMahon out of his contract so he can lose that majority ownership stake. What number does it need to be under for that to happen? I don't know. All I know is Stephanie owns 2.47%, and that ain't shit. You have to buy him out. Like, I really mean that. You're going to have to buy him out. If you don't, this is going to be more of this. It's going to be more trash. Bad product. I'm telling you right now, buy him out of the contract. All that, buy him out of the can't talk. Buy him out of his contract. That should have been taken care of before you left the door. But we're here now. You better buy him out of his fucking contract, or else you're in fucking trouble.